The goddess never imagined that the abandoned hero she cast into the dungeon, someone she deemed worthless, would become the strongest person in the world. What shocked her even more was that to strengthen the S-rank heroes, she gathered powerful individuals from across the nations. But to John, these so-called elites were no different from ordinary soldiers. They were all opponents he could defeat with a single move. However, John himself was completely unaware of how strong he had become. He assumed that the S-rank heroes must be leveling up faster than him. So even after reaching level 1786, he insisted on heading to the Forbidden Forest to find the Witch of Taboos and break the forbidden curse as quickly as possible. What John didn't realize was that the highest level among his classmates who crossed over with him was only 28, not even remotely a threat. The goddess, on the other hand, was at her wit's end. She decided to send the heroes to the Forbidden Forest for training. But what the goddess could never have predicted was that John was already on his way. Along the journey, he rescued the elf princess and found a leopard man who knew the location of the Witch of Taboos. However, they soon found themselves targeted by a group of mysterious individuals. These people claimed to be sorcerers who had killed the infamous Black Dragon Knights. They demanded that John and his companions surrender immediately. The elf princess couldn't help but laugh at their audacity. She instantly saw through their act. They weren't sorcerers at all. They had simply relied on underhanded tactics, like poisoning, and capitalized on the fact that no one knew it was John who had defeated the Black Dragon Knights. The exposed leader was enraged and sent out his organization's strongest duo, a pair of brothers with power comparable to the 5 captains of the Black Dragon Knights. They believed that an unknown traveler like John would soon be begging on his knees for mercy. John didn't bother wasting time. He immediately launched an attack. Hiding in the trees, he used the tentacles of his slime summon to paralyze all the enemies in range. The leader was stunned. He had stationed a special surveillance team nearby to report any threats immediately, but John calmly replied, "Those 15 soldiers? I dealt with them while you were busy running your mouth." Without further explanation, John inflicted a poison status on everyone present. The enemies had no chance to fight back. They all died on the spot. The princess then informed John that aside from these men, there was also a duke who ran an underground arena pursuing him. The leopard man was the arena's strongest gladiator, and John taking him away had cost the duke a fortune. John initially planned to handle the duke's forces the same way, but his slime summon was too drained to link up again. Hearing this, the leopard man said, "This is all because of me. Let me help you." The princess, meanwhile, stayed nearby to protect a young dark elf girl.